Scene 1. Mary and her mother are standing in the front room of their house in Landfield. Mrs. Shaw has a piece of cloth in her hand. There is a girl's coat over the back of one of the small chairs.
The room looks cleaner now. Put that coat away in your bedroom. This room isn't the place for coats. Mrs. Harding and Mrs. Lee will be soon here, and they don't want to see that.
You're always telling me to put things away.
Yes, I am. You leave your clothes all over the house.
I'm not a child.
No, you're not. So please keep your clothes in your own room.
Why are those two women coming here? Who is Mrs. Harding?
She is the wife of a rich man. Mr. Harding has just bought a big house in Landfield. They lived in London earlier. She's coming to see me to have a talk. I met her in a shop and asked her to come.
Oh, I've seen her children. They often come along the road. Who is Mrs. Lee?
She is Mrs. Harding's sister. She is staying with them.
Okay. What are you going to talk about?
I don't know, all kinds of things. One day you will also have to go to houses yourself and talk to people. All women have to do it.
I can talk now. I have been able to talk for a long time.
Yes, that is true. You always talk too much. But does anyone want to hear the things that you say?
I can talk very well when I like. I will stay with you today and talk to them when they come. Please, please.
Oh, I don't think so. You can go out for a walk. It will be better if you do that.
Why?
If you stay with me, you may not say the right thing.
I know the right things to say. Good afternoon. And how are you? And things like that. Let me stay today, please. I can do very well. I will show you. Anyone can talk.
You may stay if you like, but take care. I want to know Mrs. Harding well. I want her to ask me to go to their house. There isn't much to do here in Landfield, and I want to know some more people. I want some more friends here. So take care when you say anything.
Tell me what to say. Tell me what to say.
I can't tell you everything, but you'll always be right if you're kind to people. Say things that will please them. Then they'll like you. Laugh a lot and try to make them laugh too. And if everyone stops talking, say something to make them talk again. They don't want to sit here and look at the floor without speaking. Think of something to say.
I can do that. There's always something to say. Must I do anything else?
When they are ready to leave, don't jump out of your chair and look gladly at the door. You must look sorry when they want to leave.
What shall I do when they want to go?
Ask them to stay a little longer. Just say, must you go? Can't you stay? Or something like that. You like them and you want them to stay, and you must let them understand that.
That's not very hard, is it? That's not very hard. I will remember that. Must you go? Can't you stay? Must you go? Can't you stay? Must you go? Can't you stay? Can't you stay?
That's right. Now take that coat to your room and change into a clean dress. You must look nice when they come. And if everyone stops talking, say something kind to them to make them talk again. And don't say anything that will make them angry.
I will remember. I have often done harder things than this. You're on mute.
The same room. 1 hour later.
Mrs. Harding and Mrs. Lee are sitting in the room with Mary and her mother.
So you like Landfield, Mrs. Harding? I'm very glad.
Yes, we like it very much. It's not the same as London, but there are some very nice people here, and we have found a good house.
What beautiful children you have, Mrs. Harding. I have often seen them walking along the road.
Oh, I haven't any children.
Oh, yes, you have. I've seen them, a little boy and a little girl.
I have no children, believe me.
Oh,
They must be someone else's children. Have you met Mr. Best? He's a nice man. He lives near you.
oh, Mr. Best. He lives here and he works in London. He goes all the way to London by train every morning and then he comes all the way back by train every night. He lives in trains. He lives in trains. What kind of life is that? Why do people do things like that? They don't know how to live. And he reads 2 newspapers in the train every day. He never reads a book, but he's only a banker. And bankers can't think, you know.
My brother is a banker. He goes to train by he goes to London by train every morning and comes back every night. He reads 2 newspapers in the train in the morning and another every night.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Bankers always have to read a lot of newspapers. Do you know Mrs. Best? She's a nice woman. I like her.
But have you seen her clothes? She goes out in a blue dress with a red cover or coat on it. Red coat over blue dress? I mean, who wears that?
I have a blue dress, and I often put on my red coat at the same time.
I like blue dresses and red coats.
No one says anything.
I saw Mrs. Cotter this afternoon. I met her in the street. No one ever sees her in the morning because she always stays in the bed. And she's always asking the doctor to come and see her. I can't understand women who stay in bed in the morning. And why must she always ask her for doctor? I have never been to a doctor in my life.
I stay in bed in the morning myself.
And I often go to the doctor.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Do you know Mrs. Grantley? She is one of my best friends.
But she's so fat. Fat women are not very beautiful. Are they? I mean, fat women.
My mother is a very fat woman.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
No one says anything.
Oh, there's that dog. That dog again. It's always looking very dirty. I don't like dogs. Do you? That dog is always near our house. Why do people keep dogs? Who wants a dog? And why doesn't its owner keep it clean? Have you seen it?
Yes, I have seen it. That's Towser. It's our dog.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, sorry, I didn't know that.
No one speaks.
I can see someone. There is Mr. Pomeroy on his horse. He's always talking with horses. And, he's always obsessed with horses. He's always talking about horses. He rides a horse every day and he shoots birds. It isn't right. Why must the poor birds die? What have they done to Mr. Pomeroy? And why do some men like horses more than they like people? It's hard to understand them.
My brother shoots birds when he has time and rides a horse when he can. He sold his house in London and bought a house here because he wanted to ride and shoot.
It's getting a little late. We must go now. It has been very nice to have a little talk.
Very nice.
It was very good of you to come to see us. Please stay a little longer.
Oh, must you stay? Can't you go? I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, I
And
didn't say that. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, not again.